Alright guys, New Age Tactical back with another video.
Post review.
Morning post review.
Yeah. Note the coffee and not the alcohol.
Yeah.
New Age
Well, I mean, we could do alcohol.
Good. We could top this
Should I
off.
turn that fan off?
Oh, yeah. You know the drill. 2 weeks or more spent with every knife. And this time around, with all of our problems with filming, it was well over 2 weeks with each and every one of these knives. I'd say I probably got a solid month in on every single one of them. All QSP. Down the line, you got Parrot, Penguin, the Hawk. I'm just going to say right away, I feel like this video is going to sound very repetitive because I have similar feelings for all three of these knives.
Yeah, I mean, they all performed pretty similarly. I can never say that word.
Similarly.
Similarly. Why can't I say that word?
Similarly.
Similarly.
Similarly. Oh my god. It's frustrating.
We did that when we were driving on one day, right?
Yeah. It pisses me off.
Similarly.
Sounds like you're trying to say the Silmarillion.
Similarly.
So to start it
They're all
off,
pretty close.
we're going to go with the Penguin. The Parrot. See, I'm going to these names up. This is the Parrot.
Yeah, they should really put like a little parrot penguin on them.
You can give it a little bit of,
Like,
like a little difference, you know? It was great just getting back into QSP with this knife specifically. Like, it is a very base blade. Like, there's no frills, no nothing. Went with micarta for every single one of these. I am a fan, clearly, of micarta. I like the patina that is formed being in your pocket. Makes it a little, individual snowflake.
They're not all similarly.
No, not all similar. Okay. But the flaw with this one, if I remember correctly, this stumbled a little bit with Sisal Rope. Now, we have become a little more lenient in the present times of how we grade these knives. We used to be a little bit rough with how we would grade. We decided that we cannot continue to count the Sisal Rope as like a make or break when it comes to the Nat stamp. So this got EDC and Nat after a decent amount of discussion.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've come to a lot of conclusions over the more knives we do, and if it passes everything with flying colors and it just can't get through the Sisal Rope or, something more minor, then it should pass. Not like the Spider Go. I think it screwed everything.
If it shatters, it counts as a fail.
No, but like no joke. Like, obviously we've changed a lot of stuff around, and the Sisal Rope, it's a heavy
Sisal fiber.
insert name here. But that material is like almost oily. Like, it's either got to be a little robust to kind of get through it, or have serrated edge. Other than that,
I was going to say, in that same vein, the Sisal Rope almost doesn't even count when the blade has a serrated portion.
yeah, if it's
'Cause
serrated,
it's
it
just
goes right through. Yeah.
done. Like that's a piece of cake. So that brings us to the controversial one, which is the Penguin. Now, I said it initially.
I love the penguin.
Huh?
I love the penguin.
See, that's the thing, is initially, right away when you open the blade, you're like, that's why it's called the Penguin. Like, it is the blade shape that is definitely affecting these names. We love the look of it. We love the style of it. It just had flaws between EDC portion and Nat Stamp. There were so many spots where it just didn't quite make it. But we, again, because we're learning, we couldn't hate on the knife. We still had to give it love and say that we approve of this knife, whether or not it got no stamps.
Like, it didn't get the stamps for reasons of design, basically, and I love the cleaver look. Like, and this is kind of like cleaver / drop point, whatever you want to, the exact name, I don't know. So I like that style, but yeah, you're gonna lose
Some practicality.
But I mean, when it comes to that, that's why it doesn't pass, because we're going for EDC slash survival knives, not pocket jewelry, you know. But, excuse me, badass looking knife. I think it just needs a little penguin on it.
I just wanted to make sure.
I just got the hiccups out of nowhere.
Oh, dude, we're not even drinking. So, on that note, the whole point of the post review is for me to kind of give you my 2 cents after carrying it. Across the 3, I am noticing that these 2 have the same pocket clip, but for some reason, I felt like I was smacking this one off of everything. Like
They don't have the same pocket clip. This one's way higher.
Yes, and so then why did that one not give me as much trouble as this one? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because
it's more flush.
Your jeans probably right into there, and this one, it probably didn't sit all the way.
I felt like, dude, I would put gas in my car, bing, off of my car. Like, as I went to lean against it, I would try to squeeze by something. It would smack and scrape it.
I told you about my steering wheel.
Oh, the getting up?
No, when I get in, because I'll just jump in the car, and I hear it go, and I'll feel the leather on the steering wheel.
It's shaving every time.
Rubbed off.
I was getting that with this knife, not the other 2. Don't know the specific reason. Also, this one opened in my pocket once. That could be any number of reasons.
Yeah.
It could have got caught on a fiber in my jeans, whatever, but that is just to be noted. This was the only one that opened out of the 3.
Mm-hmm. And then, last but not least,
the Hawk.
Needs a little tightener.
I brought it just to see how quick of a fix it is. Yeah. That one out of the 3, as much as, if we were going personal preference, I would go Parrot. But just based off of how it performed, the Hawk was just flying through. I believe it did even falter a little bit with the Sisal, but not enough to even make us second guess it. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just, this knife is fantastic. Blade design, love it. Like, again, you've got 3 knives with 3 completely different blades. The handles, you think from a distance, are all the same. Now, when you got them all together like that, you realize each one of these is its own individual blade.
Which is kind of wild. Like, while you were talking before, I was thinking about the pocket clips. Like, you got your one that's right in the side, then you have this one that comes over a little bit, and this one that comes up a lot. So it goes like deep, or deepest, deep, and then not.
Oh, yeah, you are right. This actually comes past the handle a tiny bit. This one does not.
Which is wild, in my opinion, only because, like, you said this one hit. No, this one hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, why wouldn't you have 2 different clip designs? Like, this clip, interchangeable. Or maybe they are interchangeable and we're just not.
But that's one of those things that, like, that makes me happy because, this was a full discussion in a boardroom. Like, this was part of the talk of how they were going to design this knife. What about the pocket clip?
Yeah.
I gotta say with QSP, colors, holy shit. All 3 of these knives had anywhere from 6 different colors up to 13 different colors.
QSP as a company, they're very customizable with the colors and everything. The names, man, I love the path they went down with the names.
We've always said that.
The customability. See, why can I say that word so easy? The customability between the 3 of them.
I don't think that's a word, actually.
Customability, yeah.
I think it's customizability.
Customizability? No.
Customization?
No, but that's like a different...
We speak better when we drink.
Customability-wise, just the colors alone. Like, we could get the same knife, different colors, gonna wear differently with the micarta. And then we talked about this, too. The more expensive ones get the triangle.
Changing in the logo. And actually, I think when you go past $80, the logo changes again. Dude, you could get 8 QSP knives and never repeat the same color.
Yeah. QSP was recommended to us.
Way back in the day.
Yeah. And we did one. It did good. And we were like, okay. And we just moved on, And, we kind of set out to find budget blades. And we've done a couple of expensive ones, but nothing crazy. But as for budget blades, if you can keep it under $100 and have under $50 and have one of these. You know what I mean?
A blade that can handle pretty much all situations.
It's, to me, the company is awesome. You know, you're gonna sit right there with Kershaw, Gerber. These guys, I think QSP should be a little bit more famous. You know, because we would have never stumbled on it if someone didn't say or if we did, we would have been like, QSP the Hawk, get the out of here. You know what I mean?
And even like you said, we did one. We kind of moved on. We said it was good, but we moved on and never came back. Doing these three, like, dude, we are QS people now. Like, yeah, you like what I did there? That was good. Yeah.
When I go online, man, I go down rabbit holes and I just get lost. And I ended up on this, like, EDC type. They were, like, the top 25 blades of 2022, or maybe it was 23, I forget.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the cheapest one was like $180. And I'm like, how is that the top blades? How is that not, how could you not throw a budget blade? Or what their budget blade was considered was $125. You know, QSP, Civivi, you know, all these companies that we kind of just fell into or someone recommended. And now they're just such good companies. And they get no respect, like in the EDC world. Like I said, I'm on that website I was expecting to run across at least one knife we've seen over the past, 3 years now?
Yeah.
No, not one. Like, and the top blade I think it was like $3,500. I all around, I think QSP is a well-rounded company, and I think they've got everybody's taste in mind, whether it's blade style, size, or color. So, I mean, I love the company. We could always use a couple freebies to test for you. I'm just throwing that out there, man. Guys, like, subscribe. We're trying to get back on track.
Follow us on Instagram. Hit the bell.
Everything we review, we're going to put in our Amazon storefront thing. Check it out for us. You know it's going to help us out a little bit. But other than that, New Age Tactical.
Over and out.